Shana Tova. I'm holding a shofar, the essential symbol of Rosh Hashanah, the Jewish New Year. The shofar is an ancient symbol. It is, of course, the ram's horn. And many people ask, how come we still use the shofar? Why don't we take an opportunity to update it, to put on a mouthpiece, to use something that is easier to sound to welcome in the new year? But the whole point of using the shofar is that we use something that is a symbol of creation. It is something that comes from the ram, from one of the animals that God created. And so in blowing it, we connect ourselves and we are reminded of that essential act of creation. And in blowing into the ram's horn, we mimic as well God's creative act when God blew breath into the first humans as part of the story that Torah tells about the creation of people. The shofar reminds us not only of the act of creating the world, but it reminds us of ourselves as well. In its imperfections, in its squeaky sound, in its roughness that we sometimes feel on the horn itself, we are reminded of the imperfections of people. We are reminded that sometimes our sounds are not always perfect, are not always whole, and that our job as the new year approaches is to strive for greater wholeness, for greater holiness, to use the process of tshuva, of seeking repentance, to become closer to God and closer to one another, that we might achieve wholeness and peace. The sounds of the shofar are both whole and broken. There are sounds that are staccato, sounds that are rhythmic, but we begin and end on a whole and complete sound, reminding us of the goal that we strive for each year as we celebrate the new year. Shana Tova.